My name is Nur Amnina binti Saideh, metric number 285C84. So for the industry dynamic, Samsung remained a prominent player in the manufacturing industry, influencing Korea's technology landscape since the 1970s. Despite negative year-on-year sales growth in 2020, the manufacturing sector showed improvement in 2021. Persistent challenges include global supply chain strains, volatile demand, and ongoing COVID-19 impact. As a key player, Samsung has weathered challenges and showcased resilience. The company's commitment to innovation, R&D, and diversification has contributed to its enduring impact. Samsung, like the broader manufacturing industry, implemented significant reform in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Global supply chain challenges persist, impacting the manufacturing sector. The industry worked diligently to address disparities in demand and supply. So for the background, Samsung has been established in 1938 by the founder Lee Byung-chul as a trading company in Daegu, Korea, with a capital of 30,000 won. It began as a small grocery shop, evolving into a global enterprise exporting goods to Beijing, China. The name Samsung translates to 3 stars, symbolizing prosperity. Globally recognized as a symbol of progress, electronic and information technology (IT), it focused on core businesses and technological dominance. In 1993, strategically shifted focus to electronic, engineering, and chemical.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening. My name is Muhammad Najmi bin Norman with metric number 286020. Next, I'm going to present to you the changes based on the 7S model in the Samsung and the manufacturing industry. But what is actually the McKinsey 7S model? The McKinsey 7S model is a management framework developed by the consultant named Tom Peters and Robert Waterman, who work for the consulting firm McKinsey and Company in the 1980s, with the help of Richard Pascal and Anthony G. Athol. This framework examines how well a company performs in reaching its objectives. So, the first change based on the 7S model that was made by Samsung is from the aspect of systems. After the pandemic, movement control of the MCOs have been enforced with the standard operating procedure or SOP for the organization's operation activities. In order to overcome the cases of COVID, Samsung restrict the number of Samsung office and number of facilities that have been stay operation in order to guarantee that business operation continue in the futures. In response, the Samsung headquarters office implement a number of safety precautions and work ethic operational procedure. For instance, return to the work programs, new technologies, and remote working are implemented to ensure employee safety and health. Besides this, Samsung manufacturing industry also has demonstrated a diligence in preventing the possible spread of the infection disease in response to the problem presented by the COVID pandemic. Samsung has taken preventive steps in responsive to the pandemic, such as immunizing staff members, particularly those who travel abroad for works. Samsung, however, is known for its technological prowess. The company leveraged technology to increase processing powers, enhance accessibility to high-performance computing, and accelerate research procedure. Samsung actively participate in the COVID-19 high-performance computing consumptions, contributing to the global effort in combating the pandemic. Next, Samsung also made a shift based on the 7S model in terms of strategies. To make up for the loss-making sales of early models, Samsung increased its business in 2020 by producing a new line of smartphones amid the COVID-19 pandemic. As the smartphone market starts to rebound from the COVID-19 collapse, Samsung reportedly introduced the Z Fold 2, a new version of its foldable phone, along with a newest Galaxy Note smartphone in an effort to reclaim market share against rivals Apple and Huawei's. To meet the present demands, Samsung also enhanced their new smartphone by going to over the old design. As a result, it demonstrates how forward-thinking Samsung is when it acts on its experience. Finally, the changes in accordance with Samsung 7S model mainly concerns the strategy elements. Samsung strategically invested 17 billion in tailored taxes to build a chip factory. This major commitment is expected to address the global chip scarcity, focusing on the cutting-edge technologies for 5G, mobile, high-performance computing, and artificial intelligence applications. Construction is set to start in the first half of 2022, with operations ready by the second half of 2024.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Aisyah binti Muhammad and matric number is 285462. Next, I will explain about Samsung organizational change driven by a combination of internal and external force. Internally, the company experienced growth stress. We increased profit due to the surge in the demand for memory chips caused by remote work during the COVID-19 pandemic. Externally, the pandemic itself led to a decline in demand, requiring Samsung to adapt its production. Uh, Mandates such as the movement control under MCO and external competition further shapes the company's transformation. The MCO mandates and competition with Apple and Huawei forced Samsung to alter its operation, showcasing the influence of external factors. In the dynamic smartphone market, Samsung faced challenge in regaining consumer favor post-pandemic. Ultimately, careful consideration of both internal and external factors is crucial for companies navigating change successfully, as demonstrated by Samsung's strategic decision and positive outcome for customer and the organization.
Next, I'm also going to explain to you about the force field analysis in Samsung and in manufacturing industry. Most organizations today use this force field analysis tool for decision making, evaluating the impact and influence of various factors on a proposed change. Score ranging from 1 to 5 are assigned to each force, helping organizations determine their adaptability to change based on the total score for and against. Based on overall scores, Samsung display a willingness to adapt, evidence in higher scores force for score 18 compared to the force against score 14s. Crucial driving force included the impact of COVID-19 and the government mandate, each scoring maximums of 5. The initial shocks of the pandemic led to statewide lockdown, compelling companies like Samsung to shift to the virtual operations. In response, Samsung implemented a detailed SOPs, vaccinations campaigns, on-site COVID-19 screening clinics, and flexible working hours. For resistance to change, opposing factors such as resistance to change and inexperience receive a scores of 4. The adaptations faced post-COVID-19 pose challenges, especially for the employees in manufacturing roles, leading to the temporary decline in productivity. Besides this, driving force for expansion included surge in demand and rivals, both scoring a 4. Samsung, after overcoming an initial challenge, aggressively adopt emerging technologies like high-performance computing and artificial intelligence platform in response to the increase of use of cloud data service during the pandemic. However, for constrained performance downturns and time taken for adaptations, score a 3. Some employees resist a change due to the comfort with traditional methods and concerns about job securities in the face of automation technologies. That's all for me. Thank you.
In the response to the challenge posed by COVID-19 pandemic, Samsung manufacturing sector has undergone significant transformation guided by the principle of the 7S model. These changes are marked by a commitment and innovation and adaptability. Samsung has played a crucial role in the fight against COVID-19, leveraging cutting-edge technology to support research initiatives and prioritize employee health and safety. For implementing remote work policy to establish on-site screening clinics and offering free vaccine, Samsung demonstrated a proactive approach to safeguarding its workforce. Moreover, the company's global expansion plans, including a substantial investment in a Texas facility, underline its dedication to meeting growing demands and ensuring a stable global supply chain. The adoption of the 7S model has also influenced Samsung's strategic decision, leading to the introduction of upgrade smartphones to address evolving consumer needs. Uh, in this video, highlight the Samsung resilience, technology advancement, and strategy vision amid the complexities of the pandemic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Anisa Aini binti Muhammad Ismail with matric number 285967. I will present the Samsung company's change process. Samsung manufacturer has continuously enhanced the quality management system to achieve the best quality in all products and services. The Samsung manufacturer adopt the contemporary development approach, more specifically the Positive Organizational Scholarship (POS). POS is a change based on positive organizational element and developing change program to strengthen the element. Samsung recognized their experience in creating chip and semiconductor technologies for the semiconductor sector. Samsung is well positioned to benefit from the unprecedented demand for computers and electronics. Furthermore, Samsung anticipates a 52% increase in profitability due to their semiconductor contract manufacturing business, large profit margins, and the increased demand for server memory chips. This is because of the COVID-19, which has pushed millions of individuals to work from home, as well as the increased demand and higher price brought on by the global shortage of computer chips. In recent months, emerging technologies have been launched and completely utilized to accelerate research, greatly increase computer power, and expand access to high-performance computing (HPC). As a result, Samsung manufacturing technology has been crucial in driving manufacturing innovation that may aid in the fight against COVID-19. For example, a lot of the newest AI platform and apps which let scientists perform research and develop. Samsung COVID-19 High-Performance Computing Consortium is a well-known example of its technology. Another research group using HPC technologies is led by Ryan Wang of Northeastern University. Wang's team is researching the potential effect of voluntary contact tracing and human engagement on the COVID-19 outbreak using the advanced simulation. Their research could provide critical information on how to utilize contact tracing most effectively to help the virus from spreading. Samsung manufacturer also improved their own smartphone series by releasing a new smartphone series during the epidemic COVID-19. In conclusion, from all this change and improvement that we can see, Samsung manufacturer has demonstrated that they play a key part in generating novel program and AI platform to assist scientists in conducting research and making breakthrough at a rate that was previously unthinkable. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Hani Rashidah binti Munawir, Matrix 285979. I will present about recommendation that can be suggested to the Samsung company and manufacturing industry to make changes during the post-pandemic. First, the Samsung company can try focus on use 5G in the internet. It is because they need to evolve to help deliver benefit to users in the technology aspect. So by this way, it can help to increase the bandwidth and speed limit to the customers. For example, 5G will provide a boost of 10 until 100 times compared to 4G LTE technology. Secondly, boost worker productivity. This is because employees have a responsibility to give their workers health and well-being top priority. So this is one of the changes that can be used of companies such as given to maintaining the more straightforward and adaptable work arrangements. Both of the recommendation is very suitable, but the best is the company through upgrading all current applications and concentrating on the use of 5G in the internet. It is because it have a lot of beneficial effects in the post-pandemic period. So the conclusion that can be made is the development of the Samsung manufacturing brand over time has shown more inventive and dynamic strategies that have propelled the well-known business to the forefront, particularly in the international electrical-based sector. But the COVID-19 outbreak lasting effect have altered the way Samsung manufacturing companies conduct business. So to become a more developed nation, all of these adjustments must be strengthened and implemented by all business to make any changes in their organizations. That's all. Thank you.